bunch of families that live up here that take care of the righteous that were here, David UMoshe. Talking about sacrifice. So he was sent from the Holy Land, David UMoshe, as Karen was saying. He was sent from the Holy Land. And he came directly to this part. He came first in Marrakesh, then he came up to the mountains, to the Atlas Mountains. And again, at that time, I remember the first time we came in this little minivan 26 years ago. And at one time, we all had to move to the right side of the van so we don't fall off the cliff.
Yeah, because the wheel couldn't make it and had a hole.
So we were 3 wheels and one pushing this way. We couldn't even get off because if we got off So anyway, and that's with a minivan. Imagine him on a donkey or by foot. So he comes here. And at one point there's a plague affecting this entire area. He calls his servant. He says, please come with me. He comes to this mountain. There was nothing on this mountain. He says to his servant, tell everyone I've left. I am taking upon myself all the negativity of this entire region. I'm taking upon all this plague upon me. The mountain opened. He entered. And it closed. And he left this world, saving hundreds, if not thousands of people. The moment his soul left, and it was on a Friday afternoon, and his soul ascended with the angels before Shabbat, with all the righteous before Shabbat. And when they came on Sunday to see his place, the tree, all that was left is this tree by this. So, as we were saying before, the stone, he's not there, he's inside the mountain. The mountain took his soul as a sacrifice for all the people, for the thousands of people that were living in this area at the time. So when we come here, he could remove all of what we have. He could remove all our negativity. He could remove all our judgment. He could remove everything. But we have to have a little similarity of form with him. We have to remove our judgment. We have to move what it is that blocks us from being able to see. Judging, evil speech, any hatred, any jealousy, all that. If that stays, then he takes it, but the moment we walk down the stairs, it comes back at us. Because that judgment, we're creating that upon ourselves. He could take it in a second. Not a problem. And you could, and I was holding physically I was holding the head of the sheep. My mom's not into the details. But
I got enough trouble with a chicken.
you're holding, and you could feel the judgments and getting lifted. And especially my mom's, like, the amount of blood that was like, and you know, and even though we're students, sometimes we still judge. And one of the easiest targets in the center is Karen. She's a very easy target. You know, there's righteous people that look the part, and there's righteous people that don't look the part, right? Karen's one of those righteous people that don't exactly fit the mold of righteous. You don't fit the mold. You're a person. You're approachable. You're a person. You know, righteous, they're distant, they live on a tree, they live on a mountain, they meditate all day, whatever it is that they do. But we have the special merit in this generation that our righteous are within the people, are of the people. And, you know, part of what we should ask here, because the tests always come. There are people who studied in the center, there are people who've been on trips, there are people who've been in this room, at this tzaddik, that no longer are part of us because of judgment, because of this, because of that. And we all go through those movies, right? We don't have always certainty in our path. We don't. We come, we go, yes, we're stronger, we're weaker, we have this, we have that. This is one of those places we should meditate to really try to remove just a little more judgment, especially as it relates to to the center as relates to Karen, and sometimes I feel like I'm an easy target, but that's a different story. And but really, we really have to open ourselves up to be able to commit. And as much as we want, no one's asking us to do more or less than we're doing right now. But whatever it is that we're doing, to be committed to it. If it's 5 minutes of Zohar a day, commit to that. Whatever it is. If it's, I see a teacher every 3 months, whatever that is. And each and every one of us has different levels of commitment that we've made to our spiritual path. But whatever commitment we've made, keep that commitment. Because the only way to really succeed on this path is consistency. Having, aha moment in Morocco doesn't ensure that in a year, in 5 years, in 10 years, we'll still be there. It doesn't ensure. If anything, history has shown us that for every 1,000 people who walk in the doors, one stays. And if we love this path, like I'm sure we do, because no one comes halfway around the world to come to this mountain and this wind, and at least today the Jeeps are a little comfortable. But, right? We do all this.
They fixed the road.
We do all they completely fixed the road. We do all this. We're already here. Let's maximize. And it's not going to always be comfortable. It's not going to always be exactly what we want. But you know what? It's part of the package. Let's open ourselves up. And my mom wants to say something, but she's well,
No, I was just thinking that
I know you want to say something.
we should all be together, stand together, and sing like Ana Hashem or something, but with the thought of somebody else. In other words, to draw somebody else that's not here with us now and give the energy, whether it's someone that's ill or someone that needs something for whatever purpose or whoever it might be. But just that it's not only for ourselves. It's for the sake of sharing and the sake of unity.
Shorgofav Ben Esther, the Rav, meditate for the Rav. Then we have some people of our community who need our support. Aaron Ben Zlata, Zeev Ben Sarah, Michael Ben Rachel, David Ben Esther, Shalom Ben Sarah, Yehuda Ben Ruth,
Dina Five Bat Bracha.
Rafael Ben Esther. And just say, just
To yourselves, even, just meditate on it.
meditate on it, say their name so it could ascend. Just whoever it is that we want to meditate on. We want to send light to Venezuela, who's going through a bit of chaos after their president has died, and uncertainty. Not that they didn't need light before, but now they need even more. And we want to send light to. We have some ambassadors from. We have an ambassador from Cameroon. We have an ambassador from
Latvia.
from the Ivory Coast. We have ambassadors from Latvia. We have ambassadors from Russia. We have ambassadors from Slovakia, Panama, Mexico, United States, the United Kingdom, Hungary, France, Chile. Of course, no. Venezuela for sure. You have a mission. You're not here for the self alone. You're on a mission. Chile. Who else? Who else is here?
Brazil.
Iran.
Brazil.
Colombia. Miami.
Jordan. Dubai.
London.
And
Boston.
I think I'm representing the Palestinians. So. Yeah, what was the judgment?
How come I don't know it?
What?
No, don't take it off. Don't. It's Ash, it's Blood Wednesday. Okay.
It actually is Blood Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
It's Ash Wednesday.
I know, but it's Blood Wednesday. And then when you come to these trips, just be expecting the unexpected.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna sing. Okay.
So, Ana Hashem, please God. So the verse that we sing, so the Psalms of King David always have some lessons. And the Psalms of King David, he had a brilliant way of putting things together. So, Ana Hashem, ki ani abdecha, I am the servant. I'm your servant, the son of your servant. Because we've sacrificed. Our parents have sacrificed. They've sacrificed before them. They've sacrificed before that. And we come and say to the Creator, we're here not for the self alone, we're here to serve. Grab someone next to you, even if they're a complete stranger. Grab someone, hug them.
Come, Batsheva.
Why don't you get like
Ki ani atecha, Ana Hashem, Ki ani atecha, ani avdecha, ben amatecha, ani avdecha, ben amatecha, ani avdecha, ben amatecha, bikata lemosera.
da 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 da.